Hold on one more time. This is going to YouTube probably. Welcome back, everybody. This is another bounty attempt. Today we are going to have GurasTobbyBufas attempting to the bounty called Doing the Lord's Work, named after the pro player Daut, known for his aggressive castles that are often left uncompleted. In this case, GurasTobbyBufas is going to have to build 2 castles and leave them at 75% completion. So they are have to be left incomplete. They have to be kept alive, and Guras has to win. He does. He'll get $20 US. He's going to be in the West playing in red as the Franks. His opponent in blue is going to be Conde Calcukill. Playing as the Hindustanis, which are a pretty solid counter to Franks, quite honestly. Between their camels, which, what do they do? Extra damage or something? Faster attack? I don't remember. Extra damage to buildings, I think. They have camels. They have good camels. Imperial camels, that's what it is. They get the fully upgraded Imperial camels, which will eat Paladin and Cavalier and anything that the Frank can make, realistically, other than Halb. And if they do go Halb, well, guess what? The Hindustanis, they have their extra range hand cannons. So kind of a tough matchup for the Franks. Get your channel points predictions in Twitch chat. Who you think is going to win? Okay, we have Scandinavia at home. This actually kind of looks like a better Scandinavia. Maybe if the deep fish was a bit better. But this kind of looks like an improved Scandinavia. It's more like a thick Arabia spawn. Like a Runestonesy type Arabia spawn mixed with Scandinavia. With the Scandinavia known for having 2 kind of strips of water at either side of the map, which we have in this case. Red is going to have forward gold on a hill, rear stone, forward berries, forward stone, forward gold. Oh man, that is an ugly map. We do have 1 rear gold, well, 2 rear golds here actually, and a trapped relic and a close relic. Blue is going to have 3 close relics. This one's sort of close to red too, actually. Maybe this one. Actually, you know what? Red? Relics are weird this map. We've got 4 kind of close-ish relics to red. Blue has 3. Wait, blue has 4 too. There's how many relics are there? There's 8 relics on this map. Whoa. Whoa there. Both players are docking.
Adesh. Cafe.
It's a lot on wood for Guras. Berries forward players also started with Bactrian camels. That's the 2nd mega random spawn in a row we've had with a Bactrian camel scout spawn. Wow, a lot of channel points predictions flying around. 27 to 32k. What? That's crazy. Guras always makes really valiant attempts at the bounty. Like, he will try to do the bounty no matter what. He's like, I'm not even going... He basically won't even really try to win the game if he can't do the bounty. Like, he prioritizes the bounty. It kind of works. Like, he gets repeatedly close to winning games and doing the bounty. Like, closer than a lot of the people that make attempts. It's a hard thing to do.
Okay.
Everyone that comes back going, man, that was the hardest game I've ever played, or like, that was such a frustrating game, or that was such a hard game.
Adesh, namaste.
By the way, I apologize, everybody in Twitch chat. I'm gonna have to run an ad for the non-subs. Twitch has got me in a vice here. I'm gonna run it right this second so you miss as little as possible. And please feel free to remind me about ads between games, guys. I apologize. If you're on YouTube, take this time to go down and write a comment down below about how sweet it is to watch things on YouTube. Maybe you'll convince some of my Twitch chat to come over somehow. I don't think it works that way, but a man can dream. Fishing ships are just about equal. We do have like a half a village of idle time from GurasTobbyBufas. So far, pretty bog standard play, as to be expected.
3 Scar FAC3 has been drinking rank juice for 5 months. They say no more and 111.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you?
Let the man not have his ad, Steve. Scarface, thank 3 Scarface, thank you very much for the prime. There's a cricket that's trapped in my basement, and every time I say anything and there's any silence, all I hear is it's really getting to me. I'm trying to ignore it, but I just feel like all of my jokes are unfunny no matter what I say now. You're wondering why there's 8 ads that run, by the way? People who can't hear me talk about this. So that I have the maximum amount of time before I have to run the ads again. So I run them in one big block instead of interrupting every like 20 minutes, which would suck. There's really no good solution. Man versus lot. Okay, man wins. I don't know how accurate that is to real life, but man wins. I like how the backdrain camels like waddle. Look at the hump going back and forth. Look at it go. It needs a sound effect. Guras is pretty much walled. Yeah, we're walled. Blue's got a potato wall, but does have 2 trapped stone piles. No real good trapped gold, though. If Guras were to apply some pressure with some ranged units, it might work. He's going to sneak a dock. It looks like Blue's considering the same thing. They have their camel that they sent down here. I don't see a Vil on its way, though. So Red's going to pressure. Blue has no idea that this is going on. The outpost is nice, though. Thank you to everybody who sat through the ads, and I apologize again. Spear here from Conde Calcakill is getting a peek at the walls of Guras. So let's take a peek at the scouting and see what Conde can see. This outpost might save the day for Blue because they'll be able to see the fire galleys coming, maybe. Well, they are kind of fishing the wrong side. To use this as any kind of warning device, because Red will just fire in the galleys in a second and wipe up all of the fishing from Blue. Blue is angling towards a castle age click up. Red, I think, is way overcommitting to water. Blue will lose all the fishing ships. I don't think they're going to try and reclaim it. I think they're going to go up to Castle Age and then just try and kill and destroy. Maybe just add expansion at that point. Yep, no counter galleys of any kind. We're just going to put a market down. That'll be our second building, and we'll be on our way up. This is way too many fire galleys. If we're gonna do this, we better take water and use it. Like, we better not just like kill Blue's fish. We better like use the water that we're taking. Like, we need to get some fishing ships going. Enough with the fire galleys. Oh my goodness, way too many fire galleys from Guras. Way too many. We do not need 7 fire galleys. Am I right or am I right? There we go. Fishing ships. That's better. If we use this water, that's fine. There's enough food to justify all Even everything we've done, all 7 fire galleys could be paid for by winning the water. Blue pretty much is going to have to like go crazy with siege here, I think. I think the onus is on blue to apply pressure, because if they try to boom, then they'll lose against like the galleys, if the galleys are being used by Guras properly. Guras will see the market and the smith. Not that it's going to give him much idea of what to expect. We are gathering the stone. This is pretty bad for blue. What is this? That's the camel. Yeah, TC's blue's best option here. If we're going to give up water, then we better try to add some eco. And it's going to be maybe a castle drop from Guras. I wonder if he'll do one legit castle drop first. Tricky game state here for Guras. He needs to manipulate things into a position where he'll win, but not to the point where his opponent thinks that they can't win. This is going to be tricky because Guras is in a conventionally winning position at this point. Right? Forward castle drop. Make some knights, game ends. Right? There's nothing happening, Kev. What are we eyeing about? You're flexing. Oh, I see. Monks. That's probably a good idea with all these relics. The question is, guys, is this going to be one of the completed castles or one of the incompleted castles? I got my money on the incompleted because I think Guras is just going to go for the bounty. Here's what I think he's going to do. He's going to build this castle, leave it at 75%, spam knights, right? Or I guess maybe in this case, mugs. I don't know. I don't know the mind of Guras. What do you think he's up to, guys? You think he's going to finish this castle? He might. He kind of needs to keep the game within reach. I think you make this castle, and then you spam knights, and then you build your 2 unfinished castles after. Oh, he's going to leave it. 75%. Abandoning it. And he's going to drop the second one. He's going for the double fake out with the castle drop right now. Do it. Do it, Guras. The ironic thing is that if both of these castles went up, the game would just end. Guras can at least feel good that he would have won this game. Because Blue's doing nothing. Blue is full potato here. Blue is the potatoiest potato that ever potatoed a potato right at the moment, quite honestly. Yeah, these are going to be Guras' 2 castles that now, okay, so now what he needs to do is make 2 more castles to protect the unfinished castles. Siege Workshop, let's go. Okay, we got an 87%er and a 75%er. Now, last time Guras made the mistake of building a building next to one of his castles, and then the villagers finished the unfinished castle when he wasn't paying attention. Guras! Guras! No! This guy. You got to be careful with those around those unfinished castles. Vills really want to finish them. All right. Well, I think Guras is in a great position. He needs a third castle for sure. Right here. No. 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 I actually think this is a good call. I think this is the right call. I kind of, maybe this one should have been built from the beginning. But Gurus will need a forward castle to deal with his opponent once he's an imp. So I think that's the right call, guys. I think now you go and you build the second unfinished one. Blue can definitely see the unfinished one.
It's still good. It's still good.
It's good.
I know.
Look, he can build another one, guys. He's going to need trebs. Blue has quite an eco behind this, too. So I don't know that Gurus is in the clear. The relics are definitely a key part of this plan. And the fact that he's on Mega Random and has 8 relics he can capture. Like, he really needs to pick up these other, like, 3 and just... I guess Blue has 2 of them, doesn't he? Blue managed to grab a pair of relics. Ooh, we're going to lose a monk, maybe? Oh, grabbing the relics is a great idea. Another 4 vills here for Gurus and constant gold income. And he should probably switch to help. Okay, Gurus, you got to build another unfinished castle. Yeah. And now he has to win. So can Gurus win from this position? It'll be rough, but I think it's possible. I think he's got to go Halbs and make some onagers to deal with the hand cannons. Geez, you know what? We could maybe go archers. He's gonna go camels. Or pardon me, cav archers. But he's gonna go camels. Gurus, you gotta pick the, oh, it's 73, 74, 75, 74.6. There we go. You can do it, Gurus. You can do it, Gurus. He's feeding his treb at the moment to the castle. Run. Run, Trebuchet, run. Vil will save it. We're going to get another treb out. Blue has to be wildly confused as to the nature of the 2 unbuilt castles at the front of his base. And we'll double check and make sure, yep, those are both visible. Gurus in about as good of a position as he could have hoped for. And he'll build this castle. That castle will get built and is a necessary one for sure. Honestly, the Blue is... I don't want to say Blue is throwing. But I don't know what the f*** they're doing. It's almost like they're paralyzed out of going camel bit by the monks. Or the fear of halbs or something. But they haven't made any archery ranges for hand cannons. They have 3 stables from which they're only making light cav for some bizarre reason. And Gurus is in an excellent position here. And yeah, Gurus can just make halb, and I think he's got this game, guys. Even with the 30 vils back. I think he might have this. The unbuilt castles get destroyed, then the bounty is they have to be alive when you win. Quick walls from Gurus. Again, you got to be careful that we don't finish that castle, Gurus.
Okay.
Like Cav are going to try to dive the trebs. Blue loses their internal castle. We might get 1 or 2 of these trebuchets. I don't think we're going to get more than 2, though. If we garrison the Vil to the castle, we might be able to save more. We're going to get a second treb. Blue only has 1 other castle. Let's go kill that castle. The unbuilt castle foundation. Oh, no! Oh, no! What's happening again? No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No! Okay, but now the unbuilt castles are being trebbed. The unbuilt castles are being trebbed, and Gurus might have to build another unbuilt castle. The castle foundation is getting attacked. This treb is exposed. I think Gurus can make this happen, but it's getting rough here. And the task of He's like keeping the built castle repaired. Blue's surely confused by the unbuilt castle foundations. We managed to save that Treb with 3 Vills repairing it. Dude, we're gonna lose. We lost the castles. We're gonna lose this foundation too. Gurus is in trouble. Yeah, you can't repair the unbuilt castles. You can only build them more. Now, Gurus has enough stone in the bank that I think he should focus on winning. And then just keep a bunch of Vills forwards to try and spam 2 castles down. Do Franks get treadmill crane? Never thought I'd be asking that question in a ranked game. Do Franks get treadmill crane, guys? Who knows? Someone do the exclamation mark get command on treadmill crane for Franks. Because I don't know off the top of my head. Franks lost treadmill. I see. Probably for the best. Well, now we're losing all of our castles. Now, Gurus still has 2,000 stone in the bank, so it's not the end of the world. Thanks, Viscarius. Gurus might lose, only if he refuses to make halbs much longer. And remember what I told you, Gurus's bounty attempts are always good. Guaranteed quality entertainment when Gurus is making a bounty attempt. Because he goes for it. I don't know if he ever doesn't get... He always gets close. Even in the games that he loses, the bounties, he always gets close. Golems? Wait, how do Golems do against throwing axemen? It looks like they might do okay. Now, there is a secret way of beating this bounty, which is that if you can build castles in places that your opponent can see, but I mean, I guess maybe if they're attacking your castles when they win, you could win on the technicality, right? I think he will leave this one. He's going to finish these. I don't blame him. I think he needs these now. We might have a long game in store here, guys. Blue sat back on their economy and waited until they had the army composition. They have, oh, this is open. Ooh, it's open, Gurus. It's open. Ooh, it's open.
Hello? Yes?
Quick walls from Gurus aren't quite keeping the Hussar out. And they managed to break in. Bill's going down here for Gurus in his eco. Finally, the first eco hit that he's really taken. He's got lots of res in the back. He's losing all of his forward castles. Oof. I wonder if Blue saw the unfinished castles as a insulting flex. I don't know if Gurus can spin this back around. He's got halbs spamming out. Halbs. Hussar. Hussar everywhere. Conde Calcikill says, please. Please what? Please what? Bro, the game's not over. If it's over, kill him. Finish the job. Don't just expect your opponent to roll over and let you kill them. Ever. Now we're getting there. We're under 100 pop now. Now we're getting there. Gurus wants to do his halb switch.
I'm in danger.
Gurus doesn't see anything that can counter Halberdier on the field, except save the Golems, and they aren't going to do a great job. And he wants to spam his halbs out and see if he can make this comeback.
You can resign again.
Bruh.
So far past GG. If the halbs don't clear this, maybe. Now it's GG. Yeah. Gurus, you tried. He's gonna clear Red's army, guys. Maybe. Or he's gonna kill Blue's army. 12 halbs to 15 hussar and 19 golems. Blue, you have what, 100 more villagers, but they're busy accumulating resources that you're not using. Attack better, Blue. If I'm being honest, Blue did not play great this game at all. GurasTobbyBufas played excellently, almost pulled it off. In my opinion, Blue played full potato. And they only won because Guras was trying to do the bounty. If Guras was trying to win the game, he would have dummied Blue completely. Those castles, they would have just gone up and the game would have ended. I think the key for Guras, as insane as it may have been, would have been to finish those 2 forward castles and then try and build 2 more in his opponent's base. And that may actually have done it. Which in retrospect is easy to call, but in the middle of the game, there's no way you're going to make that decision unless you decide to do it on a whim. What did Blue say? Blue said, please, 105. And then Guras said, he did say he was nice at least. He did say please. Hey, Shark. But GG, well play. That was a fun one. Guras's bounty attempts, always quality. Always quality. Ooh, interesting thing we're going to look at in this game. Is Blue with the more eco APM and Guras with the more military APM. Still translating to a Blue victory. Shark AOE asks, what are bounties? So the way this works for Shark or anyone who is new here is